Well, my greetings to the conference. What we face now on a planetary scale is something completely new, something that has never happened before, we hope. Because what has happened now, we are on the brink of bringing together the major nations of the planet, the chief nations of the planet in terms of quantity and so forth. They remain in development, but the development is remarkable, for example, in South America, in elements of Africa, in some elements of Europe, especially in Russia and in some other locations, isolated locations. But the problem is this. We have the British Empire, which is the long-standing enemy of humanity. We have to not only defeat this enemy, we also have to be able to rise to the occasion of bringing the United States, the people of the United States, out of their present misery and disorientation, which is possible, is feasible, it can be done. But the government of the United States, the current government of the United States, is an impossible instrument, and we've got to get rid of most of the elements which are dominating the United States government right now. We also have to emphasize that really what the government of the United States is a branch of the Saudi and British empires, like the empires that are involved in the terror in Asia. So therefore, what we have to think about is the plans that we're going to make, or should be making now, which enable the world to take a fresh view of itself. The great nations which have emerged in Asia, in South America, for example, they are great nations and have great potential. But we have to protect the process. We have to eliminate the British Empire. If the British Empire is in power, there is no security. If elements of the United States, which are part of the British Empire, are there, and similar kinds of evil forces, we are in danger of losing everything. The possibility of a thermonuclear war globally is still present. Now, what I'm doing, to make it short, is I'm trying to bring about a dumping of the present United States government, because it's a rotten government and needs to be reformed. You don't need to change the design of the U.S. government. You need to change the composition of the U.S. government, especially in the most recent two major administrations. If that occurs, then I'm sure that the horrors faced by most of the people of the United States and by other nations, those horrors can be defeated. The problem is we have to defeat the enemy which is the force we have to deal with. I'm confident we can do it. I'm confident because I know that there are capabilities in the human mind now which are poorly understood, but the capabilities which people of some parts of the world, and as in China, in some degree, special degree, Russia, India, and so forth, and the BRIC nations, that these nations are moving in a direction of self-development, of joint self-development, which can lead to a new conception of the meaning of the human species and of our planet itself. Things lie before us and far in this system. Things lie before us which have never been dreamed by most people on this planet. But if we are fortunate, we are actually a few steps in scientific progress toward the greatest leap that mankind has ever defined. For example, we know that mankind is not an animal, and no animal is mankind. We know other things about life and things of so forth, which are essential to be known. We see what's happening in China, in the development of the space exploration there. This is a revolution. which takes us in the direction of the stars. And other nations will take the same course and follow the same course that is being done in China in this way. And that's what we have to hope for. It's not just hope, it's an understanding of what the great opportunities are and the great dangers are which we lie before us. For example, we right now this woman who is leading and controlling part of Central Europe from the United States, an evil person. This person must be removed from the United States and by the United States. And things like that must occur. But my point is I see a clear point of optimism, a clear opportunity of greatness. What we have to do is just simply build on that, understand the actions we have to take, understand the preparations we have to make. We are on the verge of the potential of the greatest advantage and progress of mankind which has ever been known. And we have to fight now to make sure we secure that advantage for the sake of the future of mankind as mankind goes out into the higher parts of the solar system.